Hi, Philip from T.W White Sons. We've just taken in this beautiful 2017 on a 17 plate Mazda MX5 RF 2-litre Sport Nav, finished in Sol Red. It's had one owner from new. It's done 18,000 miles, just a shade over. Beautifully finished car in great condition, complemented by the darker alloy wheels, keyless entry, privacy glass at the rear you get on these, remote boot release. Everything's in order there, all the tools, the puncture kit, everything. Absent of any marks on the rear bumper. Rear parking sensors. Beautiful car, 18,000 miles, right colour. Really great vehicle. Let's just check inside the car. You've got this wonderful black leather interior stitched in red, very discreet stitching, very smart. Extends to the edge of the seat and down the centre. Also extends to these door cards here. And as you'd expect on this car, you're getting electric windows, electric door mirrors, notwithstanding the fact you're getting an electric roof as well. Sitting inside the car, some of the things that you have here are lane departure warning system, blind spot monitoring system, which means this car has the all-important safety pack, tyre pressure monitoring system, and traction control, multi-function steering wheel. Left hand side is integrated Bluetooth with voice control. Right hand side is cruise control. As you'd expect with this level of car, you're getting automatic wipers with variable speed on the intermittent, automatic lights, very clear instrumentation in front of you, 18,093 miles. Tachometers in the centre, speedo to the right of that. To the left of that you have your fuel gauge, and above that temperature gauge. In the centre there you see it's got a fuel computer, shows us 198 miles left on the range. This is before it's been reset, and that's controlled by the info button on the steering wheel. So just scrolling through it, you can see the average MPG is 42.6, trip meter there. We should be able to zero all of this by keeping our hand on the info button, which it's just done. Zero it again. Very clear. It's got a maintenance schedule warning as well. Tells you when the car's up for servicing. Center screen here. You've got integrated Bluetooth with voice control. So you just program your phone in like so, and I just hope somebody's put the SD card in which enables the nav. Yes, they have. And this is the navigation, very clear, very straightforward. You can find address, town or postcode, set up your home address, look at set up favourites, you can look at the history where you've been, etc. Very simple. Back to the home screen. Settings, you can personalize this car for your own individual settings and own individual comfort. Display we're looking at, you can elect to have that in day, auto or night modes. The night mode obviously will be that much darker, or auto. You've got brightness, contrast, safety, blind spot monitoring, which means it's got little markers in the mirrors. Somebody wishes to overtake you and they're in a blind spot, particularly pertinent if you're on the motorway. It warns you of that by beeping and by your mirrors illuminating with a warning sign. Very useful, passenger and driver's side. Lane departure warning system allied to that means that you, for example, if you're on a motorway, keeps you in the lane or correct lane on an A road or B road, stops you from wandering. As soon as you wander, it warns you of that, but you can set up the parameters of that warning, even between a sound, as to whether you're warned by a beep or rumble and the associated volume within that. So you can set up the timing, how often you wish to be warned of that. So some great safety features on this car. Sound, it's got Bose sound system with integrated speakers into the headrests, and you've also got these separate tweeters here on the door pillars. So really great sound system. You can see it's got bass, treble, fader balance, Bose audio pilot, which will alter the volume according to the speed you're going, so it alters the volume to compensate for any road or engine noise. Clock, you can set up 12 or 24 hour formats, your time zone, etc. Vehicle, you can set up things like your door lock, whether you choose to have walk-away locking. That means you've got your key fob in your pocket, you walk away from the car, it locks automatically. You don't have to have that on, you can turn it off if you wish to, but the option's there. Keyless lock, beep, volume, you can adjust that when you walk away from the car. You set the alarm and the locking, it will beep. You can turn that either to high, low, medium or off. Some great little details on the car. You can adjust the volume level of your indicators, whether you choose to have a 3-flash indicator or not. Lighting, you can adjust your interior lights, door open, door closed. You can also adjust your high beam control, auto front lighting system, lights on, warning, volume, coming home light, leaving home light, and the sensitivity of your auto headlights on. Set to medium at the moment. Coming back to the screen here, devices, Bluetooth network management system. You can set up your temperature between Celsius and Fahrenheit, your distance between miles and kilometers. Safety we've been over, display, etc. Coming back to the home screen, you'll see here stereo. Now this car's got DAB radio, you've also got FM, AM, you've got USB control, etc. and auxiliary control should you wish to have it. Again, you can adjust all the volume within that particular screen, whether you have traffic announcements, etc. Coming back to it here, applications, fuel economy monitor, there, vehicle status monitor, warning, guidance, maintenance. We've just serviced this, the oil changes at 100%, doesn't need looking at for another year. Back to the home screen. As I said, in this car you've got, you can hear that beeping, that's for your reverse parking aid there. But all of this is controlled by this nifty little navigation wheel here, and it's very clear. The main navigation wheel, you just toggle from left to right, you turn it from left to right and press if you wish to execute a command. Master control volume just beneath that, and if you press that it mutes it. To the right of that master control, on the star sign here, you can set up favourites for your phone book, radio stations, etc. Back button, navigation button top right, home screen in the centre, music on the top left. Couldn't be easier. 6-speed manual gearbox, again stitched in red with the gator. This car is beautiful to drive, and the gearbox is one of the best that you'll endure in a sports car. Wonderful, very precise, short shifting between each gear. This car's the world's best-selling roadster for a reason, and the reason is it drives superbly. It's a rear-wheel drive traditional sports car with an inline engine, but Mazda have the balance just right. The chassis is impeccable. Road holding, handling, braking performance and responsiveness through this 2-litre 160 PS Sport Nav engine is terrific. So there it is, the Mazda MX5 RF 2-litre Sport Nav. It's a one-owner car, done 18,000 miles. Probably the best bit we'll show you now, if I can hold the camera straight, is this. Look at it, even the hook comes out electrically and it goes back, you see. It's a beautifully styled car. These are selling really well, these cars, by virtue of the fact that they're so reliable, so dependable, and it's a sports car that can be used all year round. Its popularity is outstanding. MX5 RF 2 litre 160 PS Sport Nav, done 18,000 miles, one owner. From new, it will come with 12 months Mazda approved warranty. It's been through our workshop. It's gone through a 101 point used car check, where we checked stuff like tyre tread depth, brake pad wear, brake disc wear, the lot. So you're buying a car that is fully prepared. Wonderful it is too. If you want to find out more about this vehicle or any of our other MX5, or indeed any of our selection of Mazda, Suzuki and non-franchised used cars, please go onto our website www.twwhitesons.co.uk. Thank you for watching.